requires much more shampoo than normally supposed to be used next day, and then you land into vicious chain of application of oil, using extra shampoo, using strong shampoo, making hair more and more dry. Hello, I am Dr. Vinay Koparkar, founder Papillon Hair World. I am a doctor by profession and treating hair loss problems for more than 30 years. Till today, I have treated more than 10,000 patients. The commonest complaint with which many times the patient comes is excessive dryness of the hair and dull and shabby hair. So today we are going to find out what are the reasons for getting hair dry. Normally, if you observe that if you don't do the over processing to the hair, or if you don't do over blow drying, or if you don't do a nonsense brushing, dryness will never happen. So please remember, dryness is a commonest complication of not a good care of the hair. So if you are treating your hair without having a knowledge of the product or care which you are taking, you are bound to get excessive dryness of the hair. So today, let us see what are the important causes of getting the hair dry. I am going to mention 5 important causes of dryness of the hair. First, most important is the dryness which happens into the people who use coloring very oftenly. If you have got more than 50% grey hair, what happens is you have to use coloring very oftenly, and what I have realized is many times these people use coloring once in 2 to 3 weeks time. At least the touch-up which they do is at least once in 2 to 3 weeks. And if you use wrong colors, for example, if you use the market colors and not used L'Oreal or Vela, colors like L'Oreal or Vela, and if you do this kind of coloring at home, remember that becomes the very important reason for dryness of the hair. What happens into this? Remember, the color coats the hair externally, and because of which the normal perspiration of the hair stops, and the hydrogen peroxide which remains onto the hair, if gives more exposure time, then because of these two things the hair becomes drier and drier. So most important reason for getting hair dry is when you use color very oftenly. Many girls, the second important reason, many girls do a highlighting or global coloring, and many times they do some artificial procedures also. Another important reason for getting hair dry and even leading to split ends is doing the coloring very frequently. I recommend, if at all you want to do a coloring for a purpose of fashion, I mean highlighting, one should not do it for more than once a year, because the hydrogen peroxide mixed into the color is 40 volume hydrogen peroxide, which is very strong hydrogen peroxide, which is used for bleaching the hair first, landing into the problem of excessive dryness. When you do the artificial processes like rebonding or perming, what happens is the agent used is strong alkaline agent called as ammonium hydroxide, which pierces the cuticle layer, and definitely there is a damage to the cuticle layer, and the cuticle strands comes out, and you get a roughness to the hair, leading to dryness and leading to brittleness. So this, once again, doing global color, doing highlighting or doing processes like rebonding is the second important reason for getting hair drier and drier. Third most important is the young girls using blow dryer, even the boys using blow dryer every day, mainly to make hair dry faster. What happens is majority times when you shampoo your hair or when you wet your hair, they don't have a time to make it dry naturally. So what they do is they use the dryer and try to make them dry with the help of dryer. This extra speed and extra heat definitely get the moisture from the hair out and the hair becomes dry. Fourth, this is the third one. Fourth, most important is using wrong shampoos and using excessive shampoos. If men's especially are using shampoo every day, and that also if they use a wrong shampoo like Head and Shoulder or Sunsilk Black or any herbal shampoos, they are definitely going to get the hair drier and drier. So frequent shampooing, wrong use of shampoo and use of excessively strong shampoo becomes the most important reason for getting hair dry. The last and the fifth one is, as I always mention, for God's sake, don't use oil during the daytime and onto the hair strands. Many men, after completing their bath, before they go out, use few drops of oil to the hair for styling purpose, and many females use oil for putting up their ponytail. Remember, using oil onto the hair strands requires much more shampoo than normally supposed to be used next day, and then you land into vicious chain of application of oil, using extra shampoo, using strong shampoo, making hair more and more dry. So if you remember these 5 important causes of becoming hair drier and drier, you will take precautions not to use that, and definitely you will have much better hair than what you have now. So if you have got any such questions in your mind related with dry hair, you can ask us below. And if you like this video and if you want to see many more videos related with hair problems, you can subscribe our channel. Thank you.